And welcome back. The weekend's big movie was one that many Marvel fans have been demanding for years. A standalone Black Widow film that showcases the character's past. Our Matt Perrin joins us for his take of the film and your Monday movie musings. Take a look.
Welcome to another Monday. We finally had a pandemic box office top 100 million, and leading the charge this week was the newest Marvel movie. Of course it was going to take a movie in the MCU to once again decimate theaters, but this is made even more impressive by the fact that it was also available for home streaming for a nominal fee. $80 million in theaters and $60 million in streaming dollars is nothing for Disney to scoff at, but is the movie itself worth the dollars spent? There have been some pretty lukewarm reviews, but let's take our own unbiased and spoiler-free look at Black Widow. Our film takes place in between the events of Captain America Civil War and Avengers Infinity War. We follow Natasha Romanoff, aka Black Widow, reprised by Scarlett Johansson, as she is on the run from Secretary Ross's men. Making an escape to a safe house, we are also treated to some of her backstory as a child in Ohio, where she was part of a Russian sleeper family. We also get a few more details, learning that she had to kill Dreykov, the head of the Black Widow program, to become the member of S.H.I.E.L.D. she was when we first met her. In present day, she receives a package from her estranged sister, who is still a member of the Widows, and upon taking possession, she's immediately attacked by a new villain, Taskmaster. Making her escape, she is off to find her sister Yelena, played by Florence Pugh. They start off rocky, but upon having to stop fighting each other and fight villainous forces and escape, the two start acting amicably again. Yelena tells Natasha that Dreykov is still alive and now has mind control over the Widows. They are in possession of the antidote, but have to find Dreykov's base of operations to dispense it and dispense of him. To do this, they need help and break their previous father figure Alexei, a prior super soldier played by David Harbour, out of prison. As the movie progresses, we get an old school family reunion. As a group, they plan to take on Dreykov, but of course, you never know where true loyalties lie in the MCU. The action heats up, and we see Natasha doing what she does best, along with the skills of these new characters as well. Action sequences full of Marvel quick cuts are aplenty, and we as the audience wait to see how this will play out. Never really worried since we know the future, but happy to be in a theater with those characters that we missed. So, what to say about this one? First off, let's get my only disappointment out of the way, which I alluded to a second ago. My problem is there's no real suspense. Natasha's put in these trying situations that you don't believe are survivable, but you know they are because you know her future, so it's all false tension. Now that I got that out of the way, yes, it's a fun Marvel movie. Maybe not the most fun one, but definitely worth the watch since we thought Scarlett Johansson was out of the MCU. And she was great as always, but this movie actually belongs to Florence Pugh. She has you laughing through the most dire situations and is a great addition to the MCU. David Harbour is great as well, but I turned his character more into a fan fiction, where this is what he became after he was teleported to Russia at the end of Stranger Things. That makes it really funny to me for some reason. This was the standalone Black Widow movie we've been waiting for, but it's actually more of a setup for future stories than a nostalgic look at a character we've lost. Which of course begs the question, are there post-credit scenes? There were originally two, but one got incorporated into the actual movie, and it sets up a post-credit scene from a movie we've already seen. The second is at the very end of the credits and ties directly to the Falcon and the Winter Soldier, and that's all I'm going to say about it. So the movie is fun. Ignore the bad reviews. They're always going to exist. Plus, you can't just skip a movie in the MCU. That just wouldn't be right. This has been your Monday Movie Musing. Back to you.